Hey guys, what's going on? Zash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. How you guys doing? Welcome to the video. I'm happy to have you here today. I asked you guys last week when I was sick, feeling a lot better by the way. Thanks for the love in the comments. I appreciate you guys. I asked you what's the most underrated card in all of Clash Royale, and I asked you guys to thumbs up on my community tab poll. By the way, on my community tab, it wasn't a poll, it was a question. I do try to post questions, get you guys involved in the channel. So I sorted through your answers. I found a lot of you guys think the most underrated card is a card that I think is really highly rated already, so don't be offended if your idea did not make the video. But I took a look at your responses, and I kind of added my own opinion to that as well. I'm looking at cards with low use rates who are still really, really, really good. That's basically what an underrated card is, right? So without further ado, let's jump in with number 10. So number 10 are going to be guards. So Andy Craft says, guards are so underrated IMO because they're immune to most spells. Unless your opponent has arrows, right? They have amazing DPS and they're better than Goblin Gang or Skarmy, unless Skarmy is paired with Skeleton King. And I tend to agree. I think guards are just a fantastic card. They are seeing a higher use rate than they used to, I guess. But at the end of the day, guards are really solid. They're just fantastic to have. You're never upset that you have guards in your deck. They get the job done on the defensive end especially. Coming in at number 9 are the archers, guys. Archers are so freaking good, man. I love archers. 3 elixir, they get the job done. They're cheaper, more affordable, and you can split them compared to 4 elixir cards like the hunter, like the musketeer. Not to knock any of those cards. Wolf Gaming here gives a dissertation as to how he uses archers. I'm not going to read the entire thing, but he basically says they might not be used in every single deck. It might not be a good fit in every single deck, but they can be inserted into decks that are weak against archetypes where archers excel, like Lava Hound and like Graveyard. Coming in at number 8 after the buff is going to be Giant Skeleton. Jordan says Giant Skeleton for sure after the health and his speed buff. He's great on defense, lots of DPS, and survives longer to get to the towers. Man, I feel like Giant Skeleton, with that buff, sometimes those small buffs, and they did give him, actually, it wasn't that small, but still, that's enough to make a card go from extinct to viable in the game. And one thing you never really want to see is the big fella, Giant Skeleton, coming your way. At least I don't. That's why he comes in at number 8 on our list today, guys. Coming in at number 7 is the Goblin Giant, guys. Goblin Giant says Max Bow is the only troop that can kite to the opposite lane as well as hit back. And I guess the big fella is good at that. I mean, well, I guess it's not him. It's the little fellas. It's the little spirit goblins in his backpack, right? It will almost take out a Giant Skeleton with this maneuver. So good in Sparky and Double Prince Zappies. Coming in at number 6, guys, is the big blue dude. It is the Bowler. Bowler says Murky. I think Bowler is a bit underrated because it can help deal with any ground troop and it seems to never stop getting value. Plus, you can lean on it with the Bowler NATO combo. Your success will help you push up. That's actually what helped me push to 7,000 trophies. Good for you, Murky. Good for you, my friend. And I gotta say, I agree with him 100%. The Bowler's pretty dang good. You know, he's annoying to go against too. He takes forever. He's so slow moving, and that Bowler bowling animation, right? It just does a good job of stalling out that lane. He is a lane killer. Coming in at number 5 is the Bomb Tower, guys. Nether is Red says, I like the Bomb Tower, or I feel like the Bomb Tower. I feel like a Bomb Tower too, man. I get you. I get you. The Splash can shut stuff down. It's amazing against Ice Golem hog pushes and bridge spam. It can especially shut down elite barbarians. I bring you the Bomb Tower. Coming in at number 4, guys, we have Average Dad Gaming. That was my second channel name idea. Average Dad Gaming says, I'm gonna have to say Zappies. They can take down a lot of win conditions, including the E-Giant. Zappies are really worth the cost. Hope you feel better. I am feeling better. And Zappies, man, I couldn't agree more. You can split them. I feel like they always either bait out a spell or just, you know, eternally annoy the opponent. Zappies are one of those cards that I hate going against, and for good reason. They're very, very effective. They can shut down on the defensive end, especially those tanks. All right, guys, time for the top 3. Coming in number 3 is, you guessed it, you can see it, the Flying Machine. The Flying Machine, I couldn't agree more. For me, Flying Machine, oof, it's so underrated, so annoying to deal with. Flying Machine as a card on its own, says Felipe, is protected If protected, it can be very annoying for opponents, especially if having multiple on the board. Have you guys ever had that happen? Multiple flying machines? You're like, just kill me now. Just I'm throwing the game. There's no white flag button, but there ought to be. Anyway, I would like to see decks running it other than Royal Hogs or Three Musketeers. Man, there are some decks out there using flying. Remember those old kind of spawner decks with flying machines, Royal Recruits? I guess that is the Royal Hogs deck, huh? Either way, flying machine is definitely incredibly underrated, in my opinion at least. Coming in at number 2, guys, is going to be the Cannon Cart. A lot of you guys answering Cannon Cart here. Cannon Cart says, Harry, crazy amount of HP and the DPS of 212 at level 11 can shred through many troops, especially its 900 HP shield. Very, very right there. Very correct. A lot of HP and a lot of DPS on the Cannon Cart. It can act both on defense and counterattack on offense when tanked for. It can even like surprise opponents at the bridge too. In grand challenges, only a 7% use rate, but a 58% win rate. Definitely an underrated card in my opinion. And again, so many of you guys said Cannon Cart that I'm almost thinking that it is properly rated. By the way, shout out, kind of honorable mention to Rascals and to Dark Goblin, 2 cards that did not make the list because I actually think that they're kind of, I think people love the cards maybe, but then again, their use rates are pretty low. But anyway, 2 honorable mentions, Rascals, Dark Goblin, we love you. Here we are, the most underrated card in all of Clash Royale, and I could not agree more. It is the Royal Delivery. Say it with me, Royal Delivery, number 1 most underrated card in Clash Royale. Man, Royal Delivery is so freaking good, guys. It's so freaking good. An anonymous Moose and 148 people who upvoted the comment all agree with me as well. He says, I appreciate your daily positive. Oh, thank you, Moose. I appreciate you too, man. In my humble opinion, mid-ladder opinion, Royal Delivery is really underrated. It can easily shut down pushes. There's just something really special about the Royal Delivery, just dropping that down at a big push, like maybe a big giant push or something like that, or elixir golem push, and just plopping that down. Right? Just plopping it down. The Royal Delivery can tank for a while too because he has his shield. It does the enter the arena, you know, the damage of the spell itself. It's just so good at killing pushes, distracting units, and just getting a tremendous amount of value for only 3 elixir. That's Royal Delivery, the most underrated card in Clash Royale. Guys, what cards did I not mention? Some Goblin Cage, some Skeleton Barrel, just trying to think of other cards that I saw you guys talking about in the comments. What is your most underrated card? Do you agree that it's Royal Delivery? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments below, guys. I appreciate you. Big shout out to Glitch Energy. 25% off your entire order when you use code CWA. Check out Glitch Energy, guys. A healthier alternative to energy drinks out there. Massive shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner, and Stats Royale, where you can check out all these card stats and use rates as well. Guys, thanks for watching, and as always, take care, guys.